the Dikembe factor right there. They're going to be able to. The technical foul on Phil Jackson. He felt like that Kobe was fouled, but Dikembe, Marv, is an excellent help defender. He knows the defensive guidelines, and he is going to go to the front of that rim, any kind of penetration. And Kobe thought he had an easy layup. What do you mean? He's on the baseline. It looks like he has the easy one, but here comes Dikembe. The technical foul follows, and the Sixers hanging tough now, down by only 2.
There's no question Kobe Bryant has been affected thus far this first half by the presence of Dikembe Mutombo.
Again, Dikembe knows the defensive guidelines and knows where exactly to be on the floor. He's always going to be in a help position. This is the value to his team. He just does not give up easy layups.
Kobe is now 1 for 6 from the field. Impressive stat line for Dikembe Mutombo. And Doug, do you get the idea that the Lakers are in a game for the first time since back game 2 of the series against San Antonio?
You know, I said going into this series, I felt the one thing that the Lakers would find out real quickly is how much they respect Philadelphia's toughness, their energy, their ability to go through droughts, but not to give up in the game. They will keep fighting you, Marv. That's a trademark of this team. We saw it when they were down 33 Milwaukee in game 6. They made a run, and Larry Brown feels like having his starters on the floor that helped them win game 7. They got back into a rhythm. They will not quit on a game.
Iverson hitting the technical, then follows up by shooting the 3. O'Neal lost it. Geiger diving for it. O'Neal landing on his head. Things getting a bit testy. They'll jump it up, and Joey Crawford somehow separates the 2 big men.
Starting to get a little testy here. You can feel the energy. The Lakers got off to a great start, and Philadelphia has fought back. So now all these loose balls being contested. You know how big the moment is when you see a ball down like that on the floor, and you get a guy like Shaq down there wrestling for it. And we still have over 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's like he's breakdancing there on the top of Geiger going for that loose ball.
O'Neal and Geiger controlled by the Lakers. Bryant, Fisher, and Shaw in a 3-guard set along with O'Neal and Ori for the Lakers. Here's Ori. Mutombo reaching for the rebound. Iverson. Now McKee off the pick. Geiger. Oh, nice little turnaround. Beautiful wrist jumper by Matt Geiger.
Well, he's been under fire in Philly since he's been there. He signed a big contract. He's been hurt. The Philly fans are tough. They want you to be able to get out and perform as we see the jump hook by Shaq. But he can get himself into real good graces in the finals here if he comes out and plays well, Marv. I tell you that. I know the Philly fans well. They will embrace him if he plays well.
Lakers up 40-39. Shaq now has 12. Geiger again gets away. Too much room for Robert Ory.
Larry Brown, it usually goes to Todd McCullough in this situation. He goes big with Dikembe. He's put a shooter in there because of the quickness of Robert Ory. McCullough could not play him, so Geiger has worked out well tonight.
Philadelphia by 1. Geiger's 4 for 6 from the field. Robert Ory not able to hit from downtown. Iverson pushing it. Sweeping down. By Allen Iverson.
This young guy will just throw himself around, and he said, you know what, I'm going to get to the free throw line. But watch him step through this space. Mark, there can't be like, what, about a foot of daylight there? And he steps through, and he knows Shaq's coming. Look at the hit that he takes. He rolls around, and he's going to go to the free throw line, but he steps right through the screener and the defender. Here comes Shaq. I think the Lakers are starting to realize that this Philadelphia team thinks they can win this game tonight. They're not here to celebrate the Lakers. They're here to beat them.
And Larry Brown made the point that this would be the best shot. If they only take one game here at Staples, it would be here tonight with the Lakers coming off the layoff. Philadelphia still pumped up with the intensive 7-game series against the Milwaukee Bucks. Sixers now lead by 3. They've trailed by as many as 13. Kobe Bryant not able to find the range. That's rebound number 10. And a loose ball foul indicated. It's on the Lakers. It's on Ori.
The game plan of Philadelphia defensively: pressure the ball, make it tough to throw it into Shaq in the post, make Kobe a jump shooter, don't let him get to the basket to break down the defense, and then really get to Fisher and don't give him open shots. Marvin's been working right now perfectly as they're starting to get a rhythm about what the Lakers are wanting to do.
You look back to the regular season. Snow's pass broken up. These two clubs split the two games. Lakers winning here in early December. Kobe had 36, 22 in the second half. Allen Iverson only 9 for 27 in that game. And then mid-February in Philly, the Sixers won by 15 as Iverson lit up the Lakers for 40. And Kobe back in his hometown of Philadelphia playing with a sore shoulder. Allen Iverson, 19 points. Kobe Bryant had a rough night guarding Iverson. Scored only 18 points, had 6 turnovers. Turnovers a problem here thus far for Kobe Bryant in this first half. Phil Jackson taking the timeout. Allen Iverson with 19 points, 8 of 19 from the field. Philly up by 5.
Rashad here at the Staples Center. Coming up at halftime, it's a special edition of Net Zero at the half. We will take you to the Fleet Center in Boston for a live performance from the legendary group U2. More from U2 at halftime. But right now, let's go back to Marvin Doug.
And you know, Marv is Mr. Rock and Roll. 3:40 to go in this first half. The 76ers have their biggest lead of the night. They're up 45-40.
Well, one thing we saw there, Phil Jackson hates to take a timeout. He loves for his team to play through it. But he doesn't like what he sees right now. The 76ers have forced him into tough shots, turnovers. They now have the pace where they want it. And Phil wants to get this right before halftime.
Derek Fisher. Iverson on the loose ball. He has McKee with him, challenging Bryant. Iverson with the tip. And last touch by the 76ers. Derek Fisher back on the floor. It's Fisher and Bryant in the backcourt. O'Neal, Grant, Fox up front.
One of the things we've seen throughout the playoffs is the Lakers have owned the last 3 minutes of halves. Let's see if that happens tonight, or Philadelphia's defense can keep them in check.
O'Neal put the brakes on and gave back to Fisher. Here's Shaq with the drop step. Back comes Snow. Snow off the spin and then kicked it out. I think Eric is thinking now, where do I go following that move? Just under 3 minutes remaining in the half. McKee for Iverson. Yes.
That was not pretty by Aaron McKee, but somehow he found Allen Iverson on that baseline. Kobe putting all kind of pressure on the ball. Aaron McKee doesn't turn it over very often. He makes simple plays.
Kobe Bryant. Beautiful done by Kobe. Tyronn Lue was looking for the rejection. That's only his second field goal. Bryant is 2 for 8 from the field.
And that's his first basket in the lane. Remember against San Antonio game 1, he had 11 layups or dunks. Not tonight. That has not been the case.
Against the Spurs, the lane's wide open for Kobe Bryant to operate. Iverson